over there. Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I gotta get better monitors with like less glare. The problem with doing this stuff is I have to have lights on my face, but that often means that I have lights on my monitor too, so I can't see shit. Was there always shoes there? Was that always light? Was that always open? Moved? I don't know. I'm not used to anything. Huh? Well, that's too bad. Alright. Might have been an extra object, but I don't know. Might have been nothing. Okay. Why can't I use A and D to... Alright, whatever. Oh. Yeah, well. As expected. Okay. Alright, I gotta do my tactic. I bob my head like a chicken for a little bit. Uh-huh. 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 There better not be someone in that doorway over there on the right. Strange painting. Okay. Uh-huh. Damn it. I don't know anything! I know nothing! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait, distorted object, that chair ain't right. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I was hoping that was gonna actually be a thing. Alright, good. Great. So I'm not crazy. Oh. This looks stupid. This is the only way that I've managed to be able to actually solve these things. Because you gotta force yourself to take in the whole room in a way that actually makes you look in all the places. Because otherwise, you're boned. Can my eyes want to go to these side doors because they creep me out? And there's definitely going to be something standing in them. I'm not seeing anything. I wouldn't know what to see in the first place. Wait a minute. Bedroom, strange painting. Was that one on the left always that way? That one doesn't look quite right. But then again, I don't know. There's a colorful one on the right, but then the one on the left. Well, damn it, I guess I wasn't taking in the whole room. That's fine. Oh, what? Well, yeah, I know, moved. That's not distorted, that's just moved, right? That would just be moved. I know. Calm down. Thank you. Alright, so... Even though I'm back... Wait. But it's still... Was there another... Wait, the paintings? Oh! The paintings were stacked in like a row in the kitchen. But that's not how they were. Ah! I love... Oh! The shoes! The shoes moved! Oh my god, am I actually gonna get this on my first try? I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you. The chicken bob, it works. If you try it, it works. You take in all of the things. Oh man, that carpet. Something's weird about that carpet, but I can't... Maybe, just in case, extra. I don't know, something about that carpet doesn't gel with chicken bobbing. Damn it. I don't know why I'm still doing it when I'm not looking at anything. Were both the windows open? I don't know if both of the windows were open. Like that, anyway. Ah! It might not have been the windows, it might have been something else. It was something else. I'm gonna double do it just in case the windows, because the windows did not go back. Which rubs me weirdly. Damn it. At least there's no punishment for that. Oh, anything bizarre? Oh. Oh! Living room, now there is. That's not right. That's not right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Something's weird over here. I don't know why, but that's catching my eye, but I don't think that's what anything was. Oh boy. Something in the bedroom is... Something's tripping. Oh, holy! Oh my God! Intruder! Intruder! Oh, no, 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 no! How do you fix that? How do you fix that? With a shotgun? How are you fixing that? What are you doing while I'm observing this that you can fix that? That's what I've never understood about these games. Are they just like figments of my imagination? Or are these things actually happening here? 'Cause both are kind of concerning. There's an SCP that's like, it doesn't actually manifest physically, but it manifests through, like, camera observations. Okay, well, kitchen's a real fun place to be. Okay. At least these ones are relatively normal. Other than a dude leaning in the window. Ah, there's gonna be someone on the right there. I know it. God, I know it. Why do I know that? Why am I cursed with forbidden knowledge? Oh, man. Oh. All of these. Something's weird in there. Something's weird there. I can't tell, though. Was there always a picture there by the TV? I don't remember. By I don't remember, I don't know if I noticed. I'm gonna go ahead and go weird painting here because I don't really have anything else to go by. But something's weird. Is this carpet always like that? Oh man, I'm boning myself. I don't know. I don't know. I never look at the floors. That's the problem. What is that? Other? 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 Oh! Ooh, kitchen! The, thing, the faucet. I don't know if that's an other. I put moved. Because technically the faucet... well, but I mean, technically the handle had to move, or maybe the handle didn't move. I don't know. I'm just gonna go other. Go other. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why that would be another, but okay. Oh, there's gonna be something. Wait a minute! There definitely weren't two! Maybe that's in the living room. I don't know. I can see it from the hallway. Maybe I can only see it from the hallway. Oh. Well done. Alright. That's good. I mean, none of this is good, but it's good enough anyway. Man, if I just guess that there's an intruder in that hallway and it actually gives me it, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, but I don't like that I'm doing it. It better not say that there actually was one. The light! The light! The light! Strange light! Is someone standing there or what's going on there? I don't understand what's happening. What do you mean? What do you mean? Other! I don't know! Other! How do you not consider that a strange light? Were there always 3 lamps in this room? What do you mean? Moved? I don't know what... There's clearly... Is that an intruder? Oh no. Oh, what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, shit! That wasn't even it? That better not be an intruder. That better not be... What are you? I don't understand what you are. Ah! Oh! Oh my my god! There is an intruder in the hallway! That's who that was! Okay! Everything's fine. Oh, and there's also a strange light here, so it wasn't even in the bedroom. Great. It was a twofer. Alright, well, good to know that some things can extend beyond the room that I'm looking at. And I can just flail wildly at nothingness. That painting was always just weird. Was there always a plate there? Kitchen. Probably. Yeah. Okay. 341. I'm doing super good on my first try at this. Although the night is very long. Let me just do a moved in the kitchen just because that plate still weirds me out. That chair. Probably. That chair was probably there. If it's confirmed in the other angle, then it's. Wait a minute. That lamp was not like that. The lamp was not. Oh, and the carpet's different. Wait. The carpet's different. So, it's like a replaced object. This carpet was not like this. I'm actually looking at the carpets now, but that carpet was not that way. Damn. How do I... What is it, an extra object? I don't know. The carpet's different. Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh, God! Wait a minute! I ain't good. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, there's a living room intruder. So... Oh, boy. No. Well, you don't need to look at me. Okay, that's good. I probably shouldn't look at him really long. But I'm just so brave. I swear, though, this carpet is different. This carpet is actually different, unless it was already different, and it's something else. I don't know. It was different, unless I already fixed it. Maybe I already fixed it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. The chair was like that, so that's fine. I swear that carpet was different, though. I'm gonna keep trying. Maybe just distorted object. I don't know. I do think, though, that I'm remembering what it was as the anomaly version of it, because it was, like, gray and, like, crinkled around the edges. So that might have been the anomalous version of it. And I'm just being stupid. Well, this is a problem, because it's been too long since the last anomaly, so I'm boned. Frick. Frick. And I got so far. Frick. No. Not like this. Where's the anomalies? How can I not see the anomalies? Where are the anomalies? Where are all the anomalies? What do you mean? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was great. Great, good, great. I'm gonna say something in the living room's weird, because it is. I don't know, something. It's gotta be something, right? Oh! It was something! I don't know what it was, but it was something. Alright. Cool. Good to know. What was it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's also an extra object. I don't know. It could be minute details. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there you go! It was in the kitchen, both of them! I don't know! I don't know what changed. There was an extra object in here? Are you kidding me? Oh, in the living- oops, I accidentally said in the living room, but, I was saying in the living room there's a move. I don't know what it would be, but okay. Alright, okay, that's fair. Well, I lucked out, and if my luck can last just a little bit longer, I've only got an hour left, so that's good. 4 chairs, 3 lights. This is all fine, probably. This is all fine, probably. This is totally fine, probably. This is all good, probably. That's just the curve of the lens. This is great. Well, interesting! That's fascinating! Oh boy. That is probably fine. That's nothing to be concerned about. Definitely. What just happened there? Something went... Am I crazy? Did something go weird right there on the right? Shit. Okay, well... It's a little bit longer. 40 minutes. Shoot, I'm not bobbing my head. I haven't... Whoa! What do I even do about that? I'm gonna put other... because I don't really... Oh, man. I don't know if a ghost was getting, like, railed outside the window there and just, like, had their hands propped up against the window or something. That was strange. Do ghosts bone? I don't think science is ready to answer those questions. I don't think humanity is ready to know the truth. The truth of what ectoplasm really is. I'm kind of upset that half of the things that I've seen in this, I didn't see. Half of the things I fixed in the... Well, bedroom, I see that. Distorted obj. That ain't right. That's not right. I'll tell you what, a lot more intruders than the other versions of this game that I've played thus far. They've been caught on camera. I'm almost there. Oh. Something seems brighter. Strange light. Something's brighter up here. It wasn't that washed out or bright like that, right? Am I crazy? Something's weird, right? Was it always like that? Hazy? It was always just like hazy fog. I don't know. Probably not. Well, fine. Man, good thing I don't get punished for wrong guesses. Oh! Well, damn, I win. Alright. Wanna check out a hotel? Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh boy. That's a lot of shit. Oh boy. Who's drinking blood cola in a hotel? At midnight? What is that? What is this? Shouldn't I be worried about all these cameras in a hotel? Isn't that more concerning than the actual anomalies themselves? Like, is this not more concerning that there's a camera pointed right at the bed in a hotel? Like that, I feel like that's the bigger anomaly here. You know? I don't know. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. This one, there's no way. There ain't no way. There is no way. Is there gonna be oh man, I shouldn't have asked the questions about ghost boning. Oh, I'm gonna get answers I don't want. The truth is, this camera doesn't exist on the premises. This whole room is in a ghostly dimension. Oh man, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Oh. There's no way. Unless they change the blood cola machine, I'm boned. I don't know. Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's just no way. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe there was 4 bamboo things on the patio? I don't know. Missing object? I feel like there was 4. But maybe not. Like 4 sticking up here. Nope. Alright. It's game over. Alright. Good. Great. Good. Good. Great. And good. You know what? Good. Good! I'm glad! I'm glad I'm not winning in this creepy hotel. I'm glad I'm not taking part in this pervert operation. You deserve the ghosts. You deserve the anomalies. You deserve it all. Maybe there's a strange painting in here. This whole room's strange. I'm just gonna report this as an anomaly in general. Just because it shouldn't be here. Of course. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing it. Something moved here. Definitely. I know! I know! I know! I know! I know. I'm just gonna say there's an extra or missing. I don't know. That plant probably wasn't there. Something's weird about this. Ugh. I'm boned. How about we just say there's a missing item? I'm boned. I'm boned. I'm dead. Damn it! Oh wait, strange light in the patio. That's... yeah, that's pretty clear. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Oh, good. I'm back in it, gang! This is it! In it to win it! Super good. I don't know. I'm gonna say moved in the hallway. Oh! Think I see a problem! Better not be getting no blood cola this late. Alright, ice room. Strange light, if that's what that could be considered. Good. Honestly, there's probably like something got moved in here too. I don't know. Could I always hear something in the patio? I don't remember being able to hear anything in the patio. Unless I was just flapping my gums too loudly. Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. I don't know. I don't know. Oh! Painting! Strange painting! That's weird! Is that always like that? That might have actually been always like that, and I didn't know. But I feel like that's... Yay! Holy crap, I'm still in it. Can't believe that. That's impossible. That's not possible. That's not plausible. Is that light always out? I don't know. Patio, I don't know, strange light again. This light is weird. I don't know what's up with that one. That's a weird light. I feel like all that's a red herring on the desk there is just trying to get my attention. I'm supposed to want my attention otherwise. Oh, footsteps. Footy steps in the hallway. Oh, my frickin' truck! Is that guy still there? I'll report it for intruder before I go back. Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. That was super cool. That was good. I'm glad. Not a dick move at all. Why do I feel like I get farther and farther away in this shot every time? Is there always a light up here? I'm gonna say there's a strange light right here in the ice room. Probably not though. I imagine there was light here. Oh, I still haven't reported this room for just being weird. I probably wouldn't accept it, so whatever. Man, that got me good. Cliche jump scare, but you know, it still got me. I'm gonna say extra object in 302. It's called a camera. It shouldn't be there. Camera wasn't found because it was hidden, and that's weird. It's also a crime. Is that plant always there? And why is the plant moving? That— oh! Well, shit. All right. Well, that hotel, you know, I don't like it. I don't like it. So maybe I'll come back around to it. If this gets another update where there's another one, I'll try to beat the hotel and then do the next one, because this one, way more intruder anomalies, which I find is always the interesting one. It's not always interesting to see like a banana move. And keep an eye on all the cornflakes or something like that. But that was pretty good. I liked it. Caught on camera. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're watching Zootopia Plus.
And if you want to watch more furry stuff, get this video to 15,000 likes.
Check out our Patreon for commentary. Remember to subscribe so you never miss a single furry video. Furries. We're all furries now.
Oh my god, is Mickey Mouse the first furry?
He backs it up though.
He does. He did be twerking. Did he invent twerking? Why is this animation fucking awesome though?
They're kind of a proud, scared combo. I mean,
Judy! Give me Judy.
We haven't even seen her ass yet. Can we be quiet?
Oh, but look, she's in like casual clothes.
Wow, a girl wearing casual clothing. Let me
Not a
yank-
girl! She's not
let
any
me
girl!
yank
She's
the
Judy
collar
Hopps!
of-
I love you guys.
This is from the movie.
Wait, is this actually from? Oh, it's their perspective. We get to see the shitty parents' perspective during the movie. This is just what I wanted. That's what I was asking the whole
These are
film.
my
What are-
favorite characters in the movie.
Well, now we get to get the confirmation on whether they, like, how racist they were. You know what I mean?
Oh, baby! Molly's on the train. Dad,
Oh
take the
my
kids home.
god, this is hilarious, dude.
The voice acting is so bad.
This gives Lion King 1.5.
Motherfucker dropped his keys down the suit.
She's doing wires.
If you live, like, at least an hour away from the closest city, you probably know how to do this.
I can't believe you did that joke in 2023. You fucking piece of shit.
Okay, breathe, Stuart.
Dude, why does that car look like Toe Mater? Did you see the fucking teeth that shit had?
Country girls make do, bro.
Where is it?
Oh no, this is the racist guy.
No, ex-racist, retired racist.
Wouldn't this scene just like enforce his racism because like the rabbits can't drive?
and be free.
Oh, the nudist, dude. All the best parts of the movie, the nudist colony, the rabbit parents, they're all here. I feel like this goes against the entirety of their characters as well. Just because I feel in the first movie they're like, don't try, Judy. Don't try and be a better person.
Yeah,
Like, just
let
stay
the
in our
baby
city.
die. Dude, like, why do
Let
they
the baby
care?
die.
They have 4 million children, and they pump in a new baby out of that rabbit pussy every 30 fucking seconds.
This is against the canon, and I just like can't support it. Wait, this is like the Mario Odyssey Sand Kingdom, bro.
Do you think people are racist against the rabbits because they don't stop reproducing?
Their damn rabbits are taking our goddamn jobs. That's probably. Oh my god, that's the movie.
Oh my! It connects everything together. Try everything.
But oh my god, that's awesome.
They should have tried making a good show.
You caught me.
It's mostly an accident.
Just like Judy Hopps.
Mostly an accident, like most of the population of our city.
Rabbit condoms don't exist.
Off the train.
What is the
His
booty
ass.
stick view?
His fucking ass. I see where Judy gets her ass from, bro.
They haven't gone 10 minutes without fucking in a long time. Like, there should be, like, a parent's scene, like, halfway through this episode.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they're so on edge, because they haven't fucked in the past 30 minutes.
This is like so much beyond the normal stakes of the
Die!
actual movie.
Die!
Also, that kid almost killed himself. I feel like maybe they're suicidal.
They're what, 16. Oh my god.
Wait, there. Oh my god, there is a
my
sex scene.
God.
Oh my god,
Oh
editor,
my
censor
God.
this shit. Oh my god, we
Editor,
can't be having
fucking
that in the video.
editor.
Oh god, my eyes, make it stop. Oh god.
Next stop, Bunny Burrow.
Oh my goodness. The baby's just autistic.
Oh my god, these episodes are way shorter than
was
I
so
thought.
fast.
What? Oh, the episodes are only
There's
6
Why are
3
the
minutes of
credits-
credits.
why
There's 3 minutes
This
of
video
credits.
this video is gonna be shorter than I thought. Yeah, I guess it does, like animation-wise, it does look pretty similar to the movie, so it probably took a while to animate these amazing scenes.
Previously on the
The real rodents of Little Rodent.
They're doing a fucking Real Housewives parody.
No
Are you kidding me right
way.
now?
I've never seen the actual show, so I have no idea what's going on right now. But
Likewise.
no way.
I have. This is a perfect adaptation.
Jack, out of 10 right now.
Like, how many times would I bang her?
Been there, done that, and I'm never looking back. I hate cooking.
Are you more of a Bianca or a Christine guy?
Oh, Christine's kind of slays though. Oh, charisma though. She texts.
Okay, Goyles. I know you're all wondering which one.
This is so well
It's-
animated. Am I tripping
Dude,
right
It
now?
is very good looking.
This
it's
looks ridiculously good.
Like the camera zooms and everything.
And the sound effect. Is that Scrat?
I actually really like this. Like, this is the camera work too is super engaging.
At the end of the day, this is still the Real Housewives, so I can't get into this.
Hey there, cousin.
Oh shit!
She asked me to be her shoe of honor when we were 6.
Shrew of Honor. I fucking hate this.
This is all a huge misunderstanding. You are so funny.
Do you think they're gonna have like a cheesecake for their wedding? Like a cheesecake because they're rats? I mean screws. Sorry, shrews.
I heard she's not even related.
So do you guys still like this? Like,
I'm a big fan actually. Well, it just appeals to my interest because I love rats and I love housewives.
No.
Ew. Hate it.
No, I was gonna say it looks like shit. I would love to be in one of these shows, and I'm just the one dude, like fucking just like you look like shit right now.
Kill yourself!
And it looks like it's trash day. Here, I already have your dress. That is it.
This is so dramatic. This is ridiculous.
How authentic would you say this is, Jay?
This is very authentic. The drama is real. The fucking backstabbing is real.
The camera work is like, I'm almost dizzy almost, but it's like realistic.
Next, I need a Love Island parody where Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde try and compete for the love.
Spending money always makes me feel better. Oh my god, did you see this leopard print jag?
Wait, this is where Judy Hopps saves her life. This is where Judy Hopps saves her life in the movie. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is where Judy Hopps can look at.
It
oh my-
explains all the details that people were asking. Like, what the fuck was that shrew doing when Judy saved her? I was asking that question when I was watching the movie.
Now Frou-Frou's not gonna get married. Oh, because she saw Judy's ass, and her ass will never be that big. That's why Frou-Frou's crying right now.
You know I don't go by that name anymore.
Do you want to build a snowman, Frou-Frou?
Do you want to build a cheese man?
It doesn't have to be a cheese man.
Okay, Bree.
Oh, true.
Wow. This is not like the real shit. This is fake.
There's not enough cheating. There's not enough like
There's not
domestic
enough
abuse,
cheesing.
manipulation.
That is beautiful.
Norm of the North.
Last minute to your bouquet. Ooh, night howlers. Very trendy.
Night howlers. Oh my god, that's the thing that makes the beasts beat. That's what makes the predators predators.
I like that was just like a genuinely dramatic and fucked up like part of the plot in the movie, and they just made it a joke for the end of the episode.
This whole thing just feels like they took the two best parts of the movie, which is Judy and Nick, and then everything else is left. So far, this needs at least 600% more Judy and 10% more Nick Wilde.
Until he was apprehended with a giant donut by ZPD's first.
They made an episode about the weasel that Judy fucking captured.
But it's because it's supposed to show that like there's two sides to every crime. Like sometimes people act out of desperation. It's a very deep message, like the original movie, might I add.
Maybe they're right. Maybe.
There's a song? Oh, that piano chord came in. I thought it was about to break out.
It is
the
Duke
song.
the Musical.
My name's Duke. I love sucking dick.
Young with the world.
Oh my god, it sounds so bad.
If this was a Family Guy song, it would be middle of the pack.
Seth MacFarlane can actually sing though.
Besides this small time crime.
Dude, help the old lady. She's about to die. Look at her. She's shaking. He stole $3 out that woman's purse. What are you doing with $3?
I'm gonna buy one Snickers.
Pledge your buns, I swear it.
The vocals are mid, but like the backing track kind of goes hard though, okay? I'm not gonna be honest with you
The
right
instrumental is good.
now. He's just a weasel. He's lived on the streets. You think this kid ever got singing lessons? You think a weasel from the streets got singing
I've
lessons,
heard
Cord?
plenty of weasels sing better.
You don't know the struggle.
A surgeon with energy to donate organs.
This got a lot more fucked up very quickly. What the fuck? He's selling other people's organs and they just brush over that like it's nothing?
That's the true thing. Like, he doesn't want to be a small-time evil person. He wants to be a big-time evil person.
This is giving like the same as like how bad can I be?
I
from,
was thinking that.
Despicable Me.
Just put the Biggering song on this.
Is the rest of this episode just this song? Like, they got 7 minutes and they deadass used 5 of them for this song. That's actually funny.
They could have done this with any character, and they picked the one character who cannot sing at all.
and just one of the most forgettable characters in the movie. Like it's the character that.
Yeah, because I literally forgot that he was in the movie.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot them. Okay. Is this a drug metaphor? Did he just wake up
The old
from like
lady's
a drug
still
coma?
there. She's still there.
He's been ODing on heroin for like 6 hours, and she's still there.
This is like Philadelphia Simulator, bro.
And choose to.
Wait, so oh no, he was on a shroom trip and he had an ego death, and now he realized that stealing from people is bad. That's what this was.
Ego death.
He experienced ego death. That's what happened.
Someone in chat, I had the exact same thought as they said. This OMG OK, this is going on for so long. Like everybody in the chat is over this song. Just stop singing. Like we
Hit by
get
a car.
it, bro.
Please die. Please die. Oh my god, she actually got hit by a car. Oh my fucking god, she actually got hit by.
Okay.
It was worth it.
They brought me
It
around.
was fucking
they
worth
brought
it.
me around.
Make
They
it
brought
big
me
time,
back.
babe.
They lost me, and then they brought me back.
Freak out, lady, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
That was a good
That was a
ending.
good ending.
This one sucks compared to the other ones.
What the fuck does that mean? The first two were awful.
That's what I'm saying. They all fucking suck.
Dude, no, think about it. They're supposed to be like the Kardashians or something, right? The only reason the shrews get so much screen time is because they have connections. They're fucking Hollywood, bro. Think it's meta.
Just like The Godfather.
They're Mafia and Kardashian parody at the same time.
I'm gonna say something fucked up. I've never seen The Godfather.
Yeah, well, it just insists upon itself. Like, it's honestly not worth the watch.
However,
How much accidental shrew slaughter is there on a daily basis? Like, you gotta really watch your feed.
Right there. There you go. Some fucking rats just died.
Zootopia was not made for everyone.
I feel like there's reasons why these animals don't live with each other because, like, people just don't respect you. Like, the city is not built around all the different animals living in prosperity.
That's true. Like, a lot of this seems like more of like a government, like, logistic issue. Like, if you're a fucking elephant, like, you can't be out here staring at the ground 24/7 not to step on a shrew. Like, that's not my fucking business, bro.
Yeah, like we've been saying, segregation is just for the greater good.
You'll never feel small. I love that bicycle.
Bitch got a tricycle.
I hope he gets hit by the fucking car, man.
Nice, Tokyo drifting, bro. Holy shit. Dude, this is gonna be the new fucking Kia Soul hamster commercial right here, bro. This is it. Look at this guy fucking drifting right now. Holy smoke.
And with Grandmama's bakery, started to feel like maybe we belong.
Grandma's about to die, man. They're waving the death flags on Grandma, not gonna lie.
If she dies, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. I want her to die so bad. Norm of the North, did you see that shit?
More Norm of the North representation. I have to respect the amount of Norm of the North representation. That's him. That's Norm as a kid.
Young Norm. This is before he went on SNL.
You're in an awful big rush.
Well, how are you possibly inconvenienced by this?
Who is this guy?
He's cool, bro. I respect him.
Make me, fluff face. Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Aren't polar bears like way stronger than basically any other fucking land mammal?
Dude, it's a child polar bear versus an adult fucking rhino, man.
Okay, well, we're power scaling terrestrial animals now.
Look how small he is, dumb fuck.
Put the bear down.
Do they have guns? Can you just like shoot him?
Oh my god, he's gonna play with his balls. That's funny.
He's gonna like claw his eyes out and like go into his ear and eat his brains. That would be pretty sick if they did that.
Ice him.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this makes me really proud to be Italian right now. Like, as an Italian American, like, this is what my brothers and sisters had to go through. You know what I mean? And I just think it's being so beautifully represented right now in Zootopia.
I'll say it here first. This is better than The Godfather.
We created jobs for those in need.
This is mafia propaganda right now.
Pro-mafia movie. They funded this episode.
This is like what the mafia would do, because they would do things for the public good so that they have like
Yes.
a good image and people wanted to like root for them.
The family you have, that makes you rich.
She is dead! But they didn't fucking show her.
Yay! She died. Do you remember that old ass meme? Like, that's how Mafia works? That's this episode, bro.
Salud.
Salud!
That episode, I think that was the best episode.
That wasn't the worst one. I don't know why so many people in chat were missing out.
Back that ass up, Mickey and Mouse.
Was he shaking it for Walt, do you think?
Well, I mean, he'd be required to. Part of the job description. You have to shake your ass for Walt Disney. It's a historical fact.
Can we talk about how every fucking furry cartoon has to have their annoying Chip and Dale gay hamster characters?
Yeah, let the hamsters be straight for once.
Let them be straight.
Hello, Zootopia!
Goodness!
Interesting he said, "OM goodness." Does that imply that he's religious, so he wouldn't want to use God's name in vain?
Or maybe like the concept of a god doesn't exist in this Utopia world.
This is a godless society. I can believe that.
Yo, Norm of the North!
My face when I see any polar bear ever. Gonna go on an expedition to the Arctic just so I can say, "Look, it's Norm of the North!"
Boundaries, Cole Hauser.
Oh my god, they're gonna dance together. Did they actually get Idris Elba for this?
This is his greatest role.
Is that supposed to be Simon Cowell or whatever his name? Cowell.
Oh my god.
How did you say that? How do you exist?
They should make him a cow. Simon Cowell. That's his name, right?
And where's your partner, my love?
Oh, my partner?
Partner. See, they are gay.
It is a gay innuendo. Why else would they use the word partner? There's no other context in the English language
There is none.
where you use the word partner. Give him some music. This isn't even fair. What the fuck? This is fucked up, dude. No, you know why? It's because he's fat. And these game shows like to put people who are fat on stage to make fun of them and laugh.
You're done.
Simon Cowell, chill out.
No way, he's back.
No.
Daddy is back. No way.
Yeah.
He arrived.
That's actually hype.
Excuse me?
Maybe not all cops are bad, bro.
They already got eliminated. Go home.
Hands off.
Are they about to play Party Rockers? Damn it. I thought they were going to play Party Rockers.
Narrator
Party rock,
narrates all.
party rockers in
Narrator,
the house
narrator,
tonight.
Can we all agree this was fantastic?
They were eliminated already. You can't. What? How the fuck did the show work?
I'm gonna smear my mascara.
We have a winner!
They made her too thick. Am I wrong? They made her too thick.
That was Kung Fu Panda for gay people.
It was a dream.
It wasn't even a good dream. The bad episode was just a dream the whole time.
That's one of those dreams that you wake up and kill yourself afterwards.
You are one hot dancer.
And then they fucked in the workplace.
Nah, I hate it. It's just annoying. They're just an annoying little guy.
Let them fuck in the workplace in peace, Eden.
I want to bite of 87 his ass. Like, he's annoying to me, okay?
You know, I think the main problem with Zootopia Plus is there's not enough, like, sexy characters.
I hope this episode changes things. I thought the plus was gonna be adding more sexy characters, but so far it's been the same characters the whole time. What if it was Zootopia plus size, so they only have the fat characters in the movie?
That's actually funny.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Shrub salads.
Why, thank you.
Enjoy our 3-district cheese selection.
See, now this place is inclusive of all the different animals, but most of society is. But if you go to a fucking restaurant, they have rat tables. Like, what the fuck am I in?
Why would you even want to serve the rats? Because, like, the tip is a percentage of your order. They're paying for 3 small cubes of cheese.
They probably charge the same amount for them. Like, they're scamming the smaller animals. That's part of the discrimination in this world. They just didn't explicitly point that part out.
Do we know what we'd like to drink? Order for the table, fresh rains, sparkling sweet.
Ableism. This is an ableism episode. We're supposed to laugh at people who are slower minded than those people. And I will not laugh at ableism unless it is funny. And this isn't funny, so I can't laugh at this ableism.
Excuse me.
Him?
I'll be right.
They have one waiter working this entire restaurant.
They're losing all their money because they're fucking spending all their time waiting to the rats who order 3 cubes of cheese, bro. They can't afford to pay their staff.
Bubbly.
He's kind of set. Why does he look kind of What there?
Seriously? Is that what we're doing right now?
Don't act like you weren't thinking the same thing.
You're getting desperate. Jack's getting desperate out here.
What are you talking? Look at him.
This is a little weird. Feels like a bit of a health card violation.
He's trying to rizz up the waitress even though he's on a date. Flash is trying to cheat on his girlfriend right in front of her. What?
Lactose intolerance. Marry me?
No.
What the fuck?
No. You were just hitting on the waitress.
Way. Yes.
I hate this so much.
Aww.
Whoever wrote this episode, you probably have a very nice life, but
I mean, they work for Disney. It's a pretty good job, all things considered.
We're in a
Rush.
It all connects. It all connects. Now that's cinema. Say it with me, guys. Now that's cinema.
I think I'll walk.
What did you guys think? I thought it was pretty good.
Honestly, you know, it's incredible. It's like Zootopia plus like more. Plus more thought, more beautiful production, more impact.
Remember GPUs that had great price to performance? 700. It's actually possible for the 7700 XT to gain some performance in The Last of Us Part 1, and there could be even more to the story that could push it higher still. You might notice that F123 wasn't in our test suite this time around, despite AMD including it in theirs. This is because both of the new cards, and it should be noted, only the new cards, consistently crashed the entire system during gameplay. We originally thought it might be the game, maybe a recent update. But then, even non-game applications like hardware info began causing crashes. We are still talking to AMD about this, and if we have an update from them, we're gonna have that posted in the video description. But Labs' preliminary investigation points to it being a driver bug that's caused by error handling code being called for erroneously, which is ironic. And if it happens enough, we'll lock up the driver entirely and crash the system. This could be impacting performance results across the board, and we would have no way of knowing about it. But unfortunately, this is the sort of thing that happens often with product launches and launch day reviews. So just keep it in mind as we continue. Now, this isn't a GPU tier that is normally associated with high-end productivity, so this section's going to be pretty brief. But if Blender is your weapon of choice, AMD will get the job done, but Team Green is going to be the way to go if you want the best performance. Because keep in mind, we're not even showing the ray accelerated optics renderer here, which is even faster on NVIDIA. We're just looking at compute. And even now, the lowly RTX 4060 Ti is out ahead of the 800 class cards from AMD that, wait a second, why is the 6800 XT also ahead of the 7800 XT? Ah, okay, I said I would address this later, and later is now. The RX 7800 XT is really more like this generation's RX 6800 non-XT. I mean, I can kind of see AMD's justification. The 7800 XT does bring some new stuff to the table. The RDNA 3 chiplet design, AI accelerators, higher core clocks, more ROPs, faster memory, and as we've seen, the whole package usually works out in gaming. But for compute performance, the 6800 XT still beats it. So I know this is a bit of an aside, but AMD, can you please settle on a coherent naming scheme already? Are we committed to XT and XTX? Are we gonna add more X's for the 8000 series? Is this all part of a back alley deal to make people think that XFX cards are faster? I mean, to AMD's credit, at least every 7000 series Radeon to date is RDNA 3, so that's something. But this inconsistency makes intergenerational comparisons extremely difficult for consumers. Even just looking at these two cards, the 7700 XT really does look like a substantial upgrade from the 6700 XT. More compute units, extra memory bandwidth, and significantly better performance. I'm like, yeah, this is faster in games, but it's a less clear-cut picture. Sorry. Coming back to our testing. Where AMD in general does have an advantage over NVIDIA is in DaVinci Resolve, where the 6800 XT still tops the charts for H.264, with the 7800 XT trailing just behind the RTX 4070, and the 7700 XT rendering twice as fast as the 4060 Ti, which languishes with the last-gen cards. We can say basically the same thing for H.265 performance, and in AV1 encoding, the 7800 XT pulls clearly ahead of the RTX 4070. Don't mind the 4060 Ti though. It just likes to take its time. Keeping in mind that there are no first-party built by AMD RX 7700 XT cards, and ours is therefore a third-party design from XFX, your mileage may vary with respect to power consumption, but we did see some weird stuff here, and we do need to tell you about it. And yeah, that is not an error. Our 7700 XT reports higher power consumption than the built by AMD 7800 XT, with a peak of roughly 300 watts. Of course, they are so close that they might as well be drawing the same amount of power. Our best theory is that perhaps the lower compute unit count allows for more thermal headroom for it to boost under this power virus load. It also has a significantly beefier cooler. When we add NVIDIA to the mix though, the hairs we're splitting between these cards start to feel a lot less important. Not only does the 4060 Ti significantly undercut the 7700 XT for power consumption, even the 4070 draws less power. Maybe though, this is just combusting things. Let's turn our attention then to our go-to real-world game for power testing, F123, for as long as we were able to run it anyway. Here, we see relative power consumption that is actually more in line with what we'd expect. They are less power hungry than the 6800 XT, thankfully, so that's one unambiguous generational improvement. Now it's time to talk about AMD's software. And I do mean talk about it, since that's all that AMD has done so far, and that's all that they've enabled us to do. FidelityFX Super Resolution 3 is supposedly finally coming and will contain AMD's implementation of fake frame generation a la NVIDIA's DLSS 3. We've been waiting nearly a year now for its release, and for NVIDIA's solution to mature to the point where I'm actually kind of worried about Team Red here. We weren't able to run it ourselves, but they did offer up an example, but the one they did was under very favorable conditions. A 4K 60 video on slow-paced gameplay that was already pretty close to running at 60 FPS. And despite that, the first impression looks pretty rough to us. It's too early to seriously pixel peep and comment on the visual quality from this demo alone, and they say it will be available in early fall with Forspoken and Immortals of Avium, so hopefully we're going to be able to test it for ourselves soon, and it will really impress us. What we know right now is that this flavor of frame gen, dubbed Fluid Motion Frames, is going to be open and available to run on GPUs that do not have machine learning or AI accelerators, with, AMD claims, performance that will supposedly be similar to DLSS 3. So, in other words, when you're comparing native FPS to native frame gen, you are going to be using your GPU compute, not a separate AI compute, so you will expect less than double the frame rate due to that processing overhead. Like DLSS 3 then, AMD recommends that you enable it only to enhance 60 FPS and higher gameplay, rather than to make up for very low FPS. We will of course be testing that as well. And we'll also be testing AMD's claims that the Radeon driver can enable frame gen on any DirectX 11 and DirectX 12 title via HyperRX, a one-click optimizer feature that was first announced last year. And you would think that this kind of thing would require at least some input from the game engine, but AMD's onto something. We shall see. We can't try it yet. The other new major feature that's coming with FSR 3 is something that AMD is calling native anti-aliasing, and this is a competitor to NVIDIA's deep learning anti-aliasing. Both process the native image, like FSR or DLSS, but without adjusting the scale. And as I understand it, that would pretty much boil AMD's version down to temporal anti-aliasing as we know and love it, but then with a sharpening pass. And the comparison image doesn't do much to convince us that there's much else going on. Yes, there is more detail than native, but that's detail that used to be subtle and now kind of looks like noise. It is early though, and with the latest consoles being powered by AMD, I'm sure that game devs are gonna have some interest in helping to dial this in, but it really feels like AMD missed an opportunity to leverage their AI accelerators and create a true PLAA alternative. Maybe we'll just have to wait for Intel's XE. For now, all we can do is wait and see if these features are worth turning on, if we're ever allowed to. FSR 3's requirements, for example, are a little weird, but here's the TLDR. FrameGen is going to be supported on Radeon RX 5700 and higher, or on the Team Green side, the RTX 20 series and higher. Users of RX 590s or GTX 10 series cards can still use the upscaling and native anti-aliasing modes though. Obviously, the FrameGen in every title feature only works for Radeon cards, at least until modders get going with projects like CyberFSR. And then, perhaps most importantly, consoles should support all of the above, which could lead to some interesting times ahead if it makes game studios consider ray tracing or more complex visuals more often. Which is enough conversation about what could be coming in the future. Looking at it today, a clear winner emerges from the current gen competitors, the RX 7800 XT. The 7700 XT already makes NVIDIA's pricing look pants on head stupid, and the 7800 XT is on average around 20% faster for just 11% more currency. No brainer, go ahead and buy one is what I would say, if it weren't for the unfortunate reality that the RX 6800 XT still exists. For now though, it's true, it lacks AI accelerators, and it does have slower memory, but the performance is still there, especially in productivity, and they're currently priced about the same as the 7800 XT, which I wouldn't necessarily buy it at, even just for the longer driver support that you're gonna get out of a newer card, but you can expect them to go lower as they're cleared out, or if you get one secondhand, and they could be a great deal. Plus, if you wanna get into Starfield, all AMD cards come with Starfield Premium Edition, which is $100 that you're not gonna have to spend on top of your new GPU. That makes NVIDIA's comparative pricing even worse, since their bundle of in-game items for a free-to-play game is significantly less valuable and less desirable if the Steam reviews are any indication. With all that said, I don't hate this then. Don't get me wrong. While these launch prices are lower than last gen, in a vacuum, they're still inflated for the performance level. So unless you really need the upgrade now, I'd still recommend sticking with what you've got or checking out our recent guide on how to buy a secondhand GPU. But unlike the transparently insulting 4060 series launch from NVIDIA, at least this doesn't feel like AMD is just spitting in our collective faces. It's not AMD's gift to gamers either, it's just fine. And I guess in times like these, that's refreshing. Just like I'm about to refresh your knowledge about our sponsor.
Enlisted! Transport yourself into the battlefield of some of World War II's most iconic campaigns with Enlisted, the free-to-play first-person shooter that blends PvE and PvP elements to create a totally immersive combat experience. Command a squad of customizable AI soldiers that you can upgrade and equip to handle any engagement and maybe even eventually feel remorse for their actions. With over 100 weapons and vehicles at your disposal, you can choose precisely how to neutralize your enemies. M1 Carbine or Thompson, Panzer Tank or Tiger. Rawr. The choice is yours, and with so much variety, no firefight will feel the same. Oh, you think you're hardcore? Then the realistic movement and damage models will make battles nail-bitingly intense. But if you prefer more casual gameplay, even the most laid-back recruits will still feel like they're playing an important role. And with crossplay between PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, even more players can take part in the action. Check out Enlisted using the link below and get an exclusive bonus pack.
If you guys enjoyed this video, go check out our review on the RTX 4060 Ti for a little bit more on why we've been ragging on that card during this entire video. It's not good. Windows 8 has reached end of life, and unlike what happened with Windows 7, Microsoft has been very clear that there will be no extensions. It is going away, and it is going away forever.
So there's this company called Boston Dynamics. Their whole purpose in life is to create the most advanced robots the world has ever seen. They've gone from nothing to a heroin bot that snorts crack and just wriggles around on the ground, to actual moving quadruped robot, to this insanely advanced robotic dog named Spot. It can map its environment and learn in real time from things around it. It can traverse terrain that robots could previously never walk on. It's the culmination of 30 years of research and development. It's an engineering masterpiece. I want to make it piss beer into a cup, so... It was 2 years ago when I watched the reveal trailer for Spot on the Boston Dynamics YouTube channel, and I lost my goddamn mind. And it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. It was a robot that could move like a dog. I had to see it in person, so what did I do? I messaged them. I emailed them. I even tweeted at them. I would do anything for a Boston Dynamics robot dog to just be here. And what did they say? We're only giving it out to construction companies. And of course I was bummed about that. What am I gonna do? So I just accepted it, moved on, and then 2 weeks later, what do I see but Adam Savage gallivanting around with the robot dog? Does he look like a construction company? No, those bastards lied to me. And so I waited, and I waited, and I waited until Spot became publicly available. And then with the help of Offline TV and the sponsor I lied to about where their entire budget was going, there's a Boston Dynamics robot dog right here. And it's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at it, it's so sick. You can control all of its movement with this little baby shitter Nintendo Switch controller, but also they let you write code for it, and the API documentation is only kind of ass. At that point, you don't even need the fucking GameCube controller because you can run it entirely off of software written on a computer. The level of advancement is just staggering. It feels like I'm holding a piece of the future in my hands every time I execute code on it. And above everything, it's just so fucking cool. It's so sick. How did they make it so sick? But you still lied to me. You lied to me, Boston Dynamics, and so you're gonna have to watch as I turn your state-of-the-art robot dog into a machine that pisses beer into a cup for me to drink. Why specifically that? Because it sounded funny. I don't fucking know. Let's say I wanna get shit-faced, you know, to cope. But eventually, my beer's gonna be gone, but my sadness isn't. So what am I gonna do? Fill it myself like some fucking Neanderthal? No, here's what I want. I wanna place my empty cup on the ground. Then I want Boston Dynamics Pissbot over there to use its cameras and survey the room for any red solo cups on the ground. If it detects one, I want it to move over to it, position itself above it, and piss me a nice tall glass of beer so that I don't have to.
100,000.
And I guess it can fuck off and find more cups to piss in. And you gotta start somewhere, right? So let's start where most things do. That's right, the penis. This is my first prototype of the penis.
Karen,
and by prototype, I mean this is what's going on the dog. I'm not gonna make another one. Like all penises, it's a 2-axis gimbal driven by servo motors. So it moves left and right and up and down, all to aim this guy, which is, I guess, kind of like the urethra. It's what's being fed the pressurized beer. I'm using water right now, but it's using it like a solenoid to control it. Better example, it's facing straight down like it will be when it's attached to the dog, and I can move it around and reposition and kind of aim the piss.
Not
so that,
expecting this.
Oh! Which is kind of cool. But the thing is, I'm the one aiming the piss. We need a way for the dick to detect the cup and aim itself automatically. I'm thinking a camera and some sort of computer vision system thing. That was a shit idea, Past Michael, and I hate you forever. It turns out when you run computer vision stuff on a Raspberry Pi, you get like 2 frames a second, because it just can't process the images fast enough. That, or I'm stupid and set it up wrong. Probably the second one, honestly, but either way, it's not fast enough to track the cup. But ooga booga, caveman brain idea, we don't need the computer to understand that this is a cup. All we need is for it to see all the brightest pixels in the image, because the inside of the cup is entirely white. So I wrote this code that generates a mask of the brightest pixels on the screen, and then it literally just averages their position. It's maybe the smallest IQ solution I could have come up with, but it works fucking amazing. But Michael, what happens when the floor is also white? Won't the camera get confused and not be able to track the cup? Well, first of all, fuck you, smartass. But also, yes, you're right. You can see that the camera's having a super hard time differentiating between the bright pixels on the floor and the ones in the cup. But there's a pretty easy workaround. First, you dynamically set the camera's brightness on startup, and 2, you just light the shot. And now, all that's being detected is the cup. This is thanks to a quirky little physics thing that Veritasium would call the inverse square law, and I would call light get more dim when it more farther away. And since the cup is closest to the light source, it will always have the brightest pixels in the frame. Please don't trust anything I just said. I didn't go to school. I'm stupid. I'm not a physicist. Don't trust. It could have all been wrong. It could have all completely been wrong, but it still works. It still works, right? So look. Now when we combine the camera system with the penis, it can aim itself perfectly at the cup anywhere it is in the frame. And when I leave it alone for a while, perfect cup of beer every time. Oh my god, it fucking worked. I've never tested that before. I was like 95% sure it would fuck it up. Beer tastes like shit. It's time to attach it to the dog, but how do we do that? Maybe we can use Movie magic. I forgot to record the attachment process. Let me go find someone to test this. Hey, buddy, pal. Let's go. I got some cool thing to test. So you're famously alcoholic among us.
Wait, no, I'm not.
So this is really gonna suit you very well. And welcome into the garage.
Why is a robo dog chained up?
Let me set the scene. Ignore the sex swing robo dog.
Sober now.
Now you can get your fix. You don't have to fill the cup yourself. Uh-oh, empty cup, nothing in the cup. You don't want to pour it yourself. You don't want to pour the... You're an alcoholic, Yvonne. Take the cup, put the cup under the robot dog's crotch.
Like right. That's the crotch part, right?
And now you have a nice cup of beer. Claim your prize.
Why is this free?
I haven't coded that part out yet. And that's yours to keep even.
Oh wow, thanks.
Yeah. Can't help but notice you haven't drank the beer yet. You gotta drink the beer, buddy, you gotta... I call that a success for the penis. Now all we gotta do is teach Spot the robot to move around the room to any red Solo cup it can see. Originally I was gonna use the onboard cameras for this, but the quality on the onboard cameras is, it's rat shit. It's like a VHS tape from the 1990s. The TensorFlow model I've been using to detect the cup does not play well with the camera quality at all. But luckily Boston Dynamics sells an improved camera attachment for Spot, so we just need to head to their site and pick one up. I bought this security camera on Amazon for $30. To make it wireless for Spot is easy. Just take the output wire of your camera and adapt it over to RCA. Now that you got RCA set up, we're gonna plug it into your RCA to HDMI converter. And we all know the output of that bad boy is going in your wireless HDMI transmitter, which of course sends signal over to the wireless HDMI receiver. And then that is gonna go back to fucking wired HDMI. Plug in the... It's just that easy. Now you can vlog yourself on a wireless security camera. Or fucking, what was I doing it for? Right, to put it on a robotic dog so it can piss beer into cups. Why have I not said this out loud before? Why am I doing... Sorry about that, about me, but look at this. I cleared the dog's astigmatism, and it can finally see clearly enough for us to teach it how to find one of these. All right, I'm gonna put the program I wrote for Spot up on the screen now. I know you kind of have to be a giga genius to understand code, but let's try to walk through some of the advanced logic I use to program the dog. If Spot sees the cup to the left of the screen, he turns left. If Spot sees the cup to the right of the screen, it turns right. And now maybe the most advanced concept in Spot's programming, if it sees the cup in the middle of the screen, he will walk forward to it and place his dick above it. I unattached the dick, but you get it, right? Is it not sick as shit? Is it not cool? Through a security camera, right? So I think the idea is you give it some sort of idle animation. I just set it to spin around in circles, and then you're chilling. You're day drinking with the boys. No, you're not. You've been in quarantine and you haven't seen anyone for 8 months. You're sad and you're drinking alone. And I don't want to fill up my cup when I'm sad and drinking alone, so I plop it. See the cup. Fuck, really should have tested it before doing that whole spiel. Oh, it fucking works! Higgins. Wait, it fucking works! Why didn't it work the first time? Then it works. The first time was a fluke and I have to fix nothing. Yes. Go, fucker. Yes, go. Piss in your cup. That's so fucking sick. That's so cool. That's so fucking cool. That's so sick. That's all the discrete parts. That's the dick. That's the pissing. That's the moving yourself around the room to the cup. I just have to fucking mush them together. Welcome to the future of alcoholism. We've been there before. All cup and no beer. That ends today. Introducing Boston Dynamics PissBot. Nope, not Boston Dynamics. Please stop sending us cease and desists. PissBot, just PissBot. Hours of research have resulted in the most advanced beer pissing robot the world's ever seen. All at the flick of a switch. Bum 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 bum. Robot dog. You can be wherever you want, right? That's the magic of it. You put it on the ground and you just back away.
No way.
it again. Oh no, the tank pressure. Oh God, it's slipping in the piss. Oh, go. You know what? Do your thing. Go.
Oh my.
It's perfect.
No, wait. Wait. Where is it? Oh, Michael.
Look, a steamy cup of beer. Then you barely even notice him. He's just like in the corner of your house.
What's he doing now?
He just like waits until someone else needs their beer filled. Come on, you're really embarrassing me in front of the people right now, honestly. Oh no, you did it again. Come on, bud, come on. You know you can.
Okay.
Yes! Yeah! And then you just grab.
Oh my God.
No, move over here, bud. No, don't go to the piss. Don't go back to the piss. Oh, move this. No, shit.
Oh, fiend.
God fucking damn it. PissBot is working flawlessly. 35% of the time. It's working so well that I wanted to hop on a Zoom call and show this innovation to Boston Dynamics, but guess which company ghosted me once again? At this point, I just want to drive to their headquarters in person and give them a piece of my mind. Did you know Boston Dynamics is in Boston? I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to drive from Los Angeles to Boston. I definitely underestimated the amount of time. Oh, hey, it's the school I went to. Lily, look, it's my old college dorm. Good times, man. Good times at this college. Oh man, it fucking sucked. I hated it here. Anyway, I completely underestimated what 45 hours of driving feels like. My legs are like 90% blood clots. I just couldn't think of a way to end the video, and I went, herder, Boston drive funny. I don't know, maybe I just needed to get out of the house and severely overcompensated. Haven't made a video in a while, and I kind of miss it, so I'm looking forward to making more. Ideally, without the 6-month break in between, but no guarantees. The new Minecraft update looks pretty sick, and so that I might be busy with that for a bit. And hey, after 8 days, a couple pop tires, and 2,988 miles, we made it to Boston. So I can finally do what I came here to do. Get pissed on. All right, let's drive back.
That's it?
Yeah.
If you were looking to play Minecraft for the first time,
playing around with nuclear weapons in videos is fun. There's a visceral joy in blowing things up and a horrifying fascination with things like fireballs, shockwaves, and radiation. And while it does help put our destructive power in perspective, it's not the best way of understanding the real impact of a nuclear explosion. This isn't about city stacks of TNT or about how bright an explosion is. Nuclear weapons are about you. So we've partnered with the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement to explore what would really happen if a nuclear weapon were detonated in a major city today. Not nuclear war, just one explosion. We begin our story in the middle of downtown in a major city. People are going to work, studying for exams, are lost in their thoughts and daily lives. Right here, a nuclear weapon is detonated and time freezes. The first phase of the explosion happens within less than a second. In a millisecond, a ball of plasma hotter than the sun appears and grows in a fireball to more than 2 kilometers across. Within this ball, everyone is just gone. Think of water dripped onto a very hot pan. A sizzle, and then there's nothing. Most buildings, cars, trees, tacky sculptures, and people, all evaporated. First, the flash, an intense tsunami of light, washes over the city in an instant. If you happen to have your head pointed in the direction of the explosion, it renders you blind for a few hours. The heat of this light produces a thermal pulse, so energetic and hot that it just burns everything as far as 13 kilometers from the detonation site. What this means is that everything in an area of 500 square kilometers that is able to burn starts burning. Plastic, wood, fabric, hair, and skin. If you happen to be in reach of the thermal pulse, one moment you're on your way to work, the next moment you're on fire. Now the second phase begins. It happens in a few seconds. Most people will now first notice that something is wrong, but it's already too late for hundreds of thousands. The flash is followed by the shockwave. The heat and radiation of the fireball create a bubble of superheated and supercompressed air around it that's now expanding explosively, faster than the speed of sound, creating winds stronger than hurricanes and tornadoes. Human infrastructure is no match for its power. Most major buildings within a kilometer of the fireball are just ground up down to their base. Only steel-reinforced concrete is able to partially resist the pressure. In the surrounding parks where retirees feed the ducks, trees blackened and smoldering from the heat a second before snap like toothpicks. If you're outside, you get tossed away like a grain of dust in a tornado. The shockwave weakens as it travels outwards, but still, about 175 square kilometers of houses collapse like they're made of cards, trapping tens of thousands of people who didn't have any time to react. Gas stations explode and fires spread throughout the rubble. A mushroom cloud made from the remains of the fireball, dust and ash rises kilometers into the sky in the next few minutes and casts a dark shadow over the ruined city. This violently pulls in fresh air surrounding the city, destroying more buildings and providing an abundance of oxygen. It depends on the city what happens next. If there's enough fuel, fires may turn into a firestorm that burns the rubble, everybody trapped in it, and people trying to flee the devastation. Up to 21 kilometers from the explosion, people just like you rush to their windows to take pictures of the mushroom cloud, unaware that the shockwave is still coming at them, about to shatter their windows and create a blizzard of sharp glass. The third phase begins in the coming hours and days. We're used to the idea that help will come, no matter the disaster. This time is different. A nuclear explosion is like every natural disaster at once. There are hundreds of thousands or millions of people with serious injuries, lacerations, broken bones, serious burns. In the next few minutes and hours, thousands more will die because of these injuries. Countless people are trapped in collapsed buildings like in earthquakes, or blinded by the flash, deaf from the blast wave, and unable to flee through streets impassable with rubble and debris. They're terrified, confused, and don't know what's happened to them or why. Most likely, many hospitals have been leveled along with all the other buildings, and most medical professionals are either dead or injured along with everyone else. The survivors lucky enough to have been in metro tunnels or standing in the right place to be unburned and unhurt won't have truly escaped harm yet. Depending on the type of weapon, where it explodes, and even the weather, an awful black rain can begin, with radioactive ash and dust descending on the city, covering everything and everyone. The invisible, malicious, silent horror of radiation takes its turn. Every breath carries poison to the lungs of the survivors. Over the coming days, the people who receive the highest doses of radiation exposure will die. There will be no help, not for hours or maybe even days. Civilization doesn't operate when there is a total breakdown of infrastructure. Roads are blocked, train tracks warped, runways cluttered with rubble. No water, no electricity, no communication, no stores to replenish supplies from. Help from surrounding cities will have a hard time entering the disaster zone, and even if they can, the radioactive contamination will make it risky to get too close. After a nuclear attack, you're on your own. So, bit by bit, people emerge from the rubble, on foot, contaminated with radioactive fallout, carrying what little they may have left. They are slow, in pain, traumatized, and they all need food, water, and medical treatment fast. And the damage done by a nuclear weapon doesn't end when the fires burn out and the smoke clears. The hospitals in the neighboring cities are under-equipped for a disaster of this scale and overwhelmed with tens or hundreds of thousands of patients with serious injuries. In the weeks, months, and years to come, many of those who survived will succumb to cancers like leukemia. The reason no government wants you to think about all this is because there is no serious humanitarian response possible to a nuclear explosion. There's no way to really help the immediate victims of a nuclear attack. This is not a hurricane, wildfire, or earthquake, or nuclear accident. It is all of these things at once, but worse. No nation on Earth is prepared to deal with it. The world has changed in the past few years, with world leaders again explicitly and publicly threatening each other with nuclear weapons.
Hello.
What's up? I'm asking Finishka, the random username guy. I need all this to be stacks of slime blocks and all this. So I'm about a third done, I would say.
Imastuvnejko. That's a lot of slime.
Yeah. Need it for a world either. I swear I had heaps, but I can't find it. So, whatever.
Imastuvnejko. Man, I wish there was Sweeping Edge on Bedrock Edition.
Yeah. It kind of gets bounced out of being able to spam, because I can still do full damage though. Like I'm 1.8.9.
Hickey 161. Hey bro.
What's up, hey Hickey 161? How you going?
Hickey 161. Where are you from?
Australia. Ah! No, I didn't mean to. No!
Hickey 161. Good luck in the beginning, bro.
Thanks.
Imastuknejko. Can you keep one slime as a pet and name it Gary, Larry, Harry, or Barry?
Sure. Get in the boat. Okay. That is Harry.
Imastuknejko. Whoops, I've gotta go. Sad face. Imastuknejko. Thanks for naming a pet slime. Laughing face.
I'll bring a name tag back when I go back to my base and rename it.
Many experts think the danger of a nuclear strike is higher than it has been in decades. Governments tell their citizens that it's good that we have nuclear weapons, but it's bad when anyone else gets them. That it's somehow necessary to threaten others with mass destruction to keep us safe. But does this make you feel safe? It only takes a small group of people with power to go crazy or rogue, a small misstep or a simple misunderstanding to unleash a catastrophe of unimaginable proportions. Exploding stuff in videos is fun. Exploding things in real life, not so much. There is a solution though. Eliminating all nuclear weapons and vowing never to build them again. In 2017, almost 2/3 of all the world's countries, supported by hundreds of civil society organizations and the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement, agreed to prohibit and eliminate nuclear weapons. It's not about who has nuclear weapons and who doesn't. The weapons themselves are the problem. They are deeply immoral and an existential threat to all of us. No matter what country you come from, no matter what political side you find yourself on, we need to demand that they disappear forever. This will not happen without pressure. If you want to be part of this pressure, there are things you personally can do too. Visit notonukes.org to learn more about nuclear weapons and what you can do about them.
Hey everyone, so it's been almost exactly 1 year since I published my innocuous little flat earth debunk as part of my astronomy series. That was the one that the Globe Busters foolishly engaged with, and their idiotic insult-filled commentary prompted me to make this little gem that they never recovered from. Then, based on the ridiculous comments I received on that video, I made one more to mock the moronic things that all flat earthers say verbatim, or at least they did until that video made the rounds. And then I put the whole thing down for a while. It was never my intention to make that kind of content, but it was quite satisfying, and I got 10 times the views of my normal content, which was a plus, but I had to move on, lest I be tempted to rebrand myself from a channel with academic intentions to one devoted purely to debunking content. However, it's been a year, I've made so many tutorials since then, so why not jump back in the muck for a second? This time I'd like to offer some challenges to you remaining few that are desperately clinging to this dying fad to derive some semblance of self-worth. Let's call them 10 Challenges for Flat Earthers. These will be some basic things that anyone could do to test the validity of the flat earth hypothesis. These are so mind-numbingly obvious that the fact that you don't do them is an immediate indicator of your complete lack of intellectual integrity. Let's get started and you'll see what I mean. Number 1, here's the flat earth map that you all seem to agree upon. Anyone with half a brain can immediately tell that this does not correlate with reality, but for those with an even smaller fraction, let's do a few things to prove it. For example, make a scale. You know, a scale? It's that thing on maps that tells you how far away things are from each other. Look at this map. There's a scale. You can pick 2 cities and determine the approximate distance between them. Then you can drive your car from one to another and verify that it is the correct distance. Now back to your little map. Where's the scale here? Why do you never include one? Is it because it's impossible? Yes, that is exactly why. And if you disagree, here's your challenge. Pick some distance on this map, a centimeter, an inch, whatever. Tell me the distance it corresponds to in reality. Then pick some cities and use your scale to estimate the distances between them. Pick 2 on the same continent. Pick 2 on different continents. Use it to tell me how wide this inappropriately enormous ocean is. Use it to tell me literally anything about the distances between literally anything. When you can't do it and your numbers do not correlate with reality in the slightest, recall that this map does it just fine, and then admit that your map is stupid. Your complete inability to make any kind of remotely legitimate map single-handedly proves the Earth isn't flat. But let's continue just for fun. Number 2, as we all know, the existence of Antarctica poses a huge problem for you. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, you love to pretend that the sun moves inwards to this tropic, making the days longer here and shorter in the southern hemisphere. And then when it's winter in the north, you like to put the sun at the other tropic, which you think gives you the shorter days up north that you want, but in the south, it's total chaos. You have the sun tracing this enormous trajectory, which would leave everything out here in darkness for most of the day, when in reality, there are long periods of time in Antarctica where the sun never sets. Since your dinky little sun can never illuminate this entire fantasy ice wall at once, this completely obliterates your model, which is why you resort to conspiracy. You simply deny that this midnight sun ever occurs, while claiming that no one can go to Antarctica to verify it for themselves, because the government NASA Jew penguins will kill you. Well, apart from all the commercial cruises, civilians can even apply for jobs there, so you totally could go see it for yourself. But you don't really have to go all the way to Antarctica.
What's that?
Yeah.
Live stream.
It said at his house you could come off at 8.
And?
So